Why is it so hard to find a guy who does not want kids today? I don't want kids.
These men on dating apps are looking for pen pals. They're looking for pen pals, I think. I think they're just looking for a little daily.
Stop going to random bars. In June, the wealthy men in LA are at specific events.
Where are the men? Let me also ask, where are the men? Men, where are you people?
It seems like modern women will never understand this, but there is no merit in a man attending a singles event. For a majority of men, it's a complete waste of time, money, and energy. They'd rather stay home than attending those events.
Can someone please tell me why I literally paid to go on dates with men tonight and I didn't get to date a single man?
Because most men are either chilling at home, working, or maybe ignoring people. They are definitely not signing up for a speed dating event that they have to pay for and sit through with a bunch of women that they're not interested in.
There are two common reasons why men aren't going to dating events. Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Candice. This is 40 Before 40, 40 Lessons in Life and Love before my 40th birthday. So you've probably heard that there's this decline in dating app usage and rise in dating events. So much so that the big players like Bumble and Tinder are hosting dating events. And women have figured out that dating events are the place to go. So much so that female tickets often sell out within 24 hours of the tickets being released. But men haven't quite gotten round to that yet. And I've heard from men that there's two main reasons. Number one, they just haven't thought about it. They're used to swiping on a dating app. It's more convenient. Even if it's not any more successful, it just fits into their life a little bit better. But the second reason I hear the most is that men are intimidated by going to a dating event because they get rejected in real life. Why would they want to be rejected with more people at a dating event? And the opposite is true. At a dating event, everybody is single and everybody has come there alone and everybody wants to talk to somebody. So your odds of actually going up to someone and then being responsive or receptive to your conversation are much higher. And you're all there for the same reason. So guys, please, it takes a little bit of courage. It's a little bit awkward, I get it. But there are so many amazing dating events and we need you to be there.
She is right that rejection matters, but calling it a lack of courage misses the larger issue. Men already absorb most of the initiation and rejection in dating. A singles event can concentrate that pressure into one room. He pays to enter, approaches multiple women, competes with other men, and risks being dismissed publicly. Women arrive knowing men are expected to initiate. That is not the same experience. If female tickets sell in one day while organizers have to persuade men, men clearly do not see equal value in the event. The answer is not merely telling men to be braver. Events need better incentives, balanced participation, respectful introductions, and less expectation that men carry the entire interaction. Men will attend when the environment feels reciprocal, not when they are invited to pay for another rejection marathon.
These men on dating apps are looking for pen pals. They're looking for pen pals, I think. I think they're just looking for a little daily tippy-tappy, someone to text with, just a little girl. Few girls, we're texting. No intention of meeting up and going on dates. I don't understand. I usually have absolutely no problem asking a man on a date from the dating apps if it's been like 2, maybe max 3 days of like chatting back and forth. I'm like, let's meet up and get this going in person to see if there's anything here, because the answer is probably no, and I don't want to waste my time talking to you. But then I come onto TikTok and I tell people, and everyone is telling me, you shouldn't be asking the man out, you shouldn't be asking the man out, you're making them think they're the prize and you should not be asking.
So I just came from a singles party, singles gathering, and it was amazing. This was my first one. Now, the only downfall was that in a room full of women, there was 4 men. Where are the single men? I'll scroll on TikTok and I guess my algorithm be algorithming because I'll literally see like these dating chronicles from these men, and it's very interesting to see it from a man's point of view. But are y'all just doing this for social media or are y'all actually out there? Because I'm confused. Y'all sure enough wasn't there tonight. Dating. All right.
A room full of women and only 4 men tells you more than another headline about the male loneliness epidemic. Women are showing up because they want access to eligible men. The men are staying home. That does not mean every man is happy or that no man feels lonely. It means loneliness does not automatically make men desperate to date. Many men no longer believe singles events will improve their lives. They expect to approach, initiate, entertain, absorb rejection, and compete for attention while women evaluate them. From a man's perspective, staying home can feel easier and more peaceful. Women ask where the single men are, but the better question is why men no longer trust these environments enough to attend. Men have not disappeared. They simply stopped organizing their lives around being chosen by women.
No, but you guys, tell me why. Okay, dating apps are dead. We all know this, whatever. But the new in, I'm telling you, the 2025 trend, the way you're getting married in 2025 is because you're going to be on your friend's social media story. When nobody is sliding into my DMs. I am still single and nobody cares. But when I post a friend on my social media stories, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, why are my DMs blowing up? Why are people being like, who dat, they single? I'm just like, what? Not me about to be a matchmaker on accident. I'm about to charge for it though. I'll tell you what.
I am positive this woman is not alone. Y'all check this out.
When I was in college, I dated a very traditional Christian man who asked me at one point, how do you feel about after you graduated, we just immediately got married and you were a stay-at-home wife and you didn't have to work? I was honestly offended by that question because I was so passionate about this thing that I was getting a degree in that I was just so eager to enter the workforce and do this thing that I loved and get money for it. Fast forward to today, I've graduated, we broke up, I'm now working in the profession of the thing that I got a degree in, and I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done at all.
A lot of women realize too late that the man they rejected was offering the life they eventually wanted. She was offended by marriage and staying home because career ambition felt more important at the time. Then she entered the workforce and discovered that earning a paycheck is not automatically freedom or fulfillment. The difficult part is that dating does not pause while women change their minds. The traditional man may have moved on, married someone else, or stopped looking entirely. Feminism told women that husbands, families, and domestic life would limit them. Years later, some women discover the career can become the limitation. Now they attend singles events searching for the kind of man they once dismissed. But good men are not guaranteed to remain available while women experiment with a message that was never designed around family timing.
There's too many women in Atlanta. Like, when I go sit at the bar, I'm used to men, like, choosing, picking, it's nothing but women, ill, gross, ill. I don't want friends. I don't want to talk. Where's the men? Where are the men? Like, when I sit at the bar, when I'm like, okay, let me go, give me a little drink, sit at the bar. I'm used to men. I'm expecting conversation. And it's nothing but women, ill, gross. Yeah.
I made a video about a lot of single men in their 30s not being out and about, and I want to tell you why I think not a lot of men go to singles events. I don't think they're specifically marketed to men well enough. If you are a part of the marketing for a singles event, you need to have a group of eligible bachelors that will promote for you out the gate. Women are already going to come. You also need to have it be around competition. Most of these singles events should be at arcades, truthfully, or just game nights or something that is physically active and competitive, where instead of rotating at tables, you're rotating partners at different games because it shows how you'll work together. Then you can talk more, you get a vibe for personality. Women can do things with their hands and not just be standing still. And competition tells you a lot about somebody's personality and how they are when they win, how they are when they lose, what they're like with new people, how they're like to collaborate with. I think that's the biggest thing that's missing in singles events. If anybody wants to partner with me on this shit, I would love to help. Yeah, I think that just saying it's a singles event isn't enough.
She is identifying a real design problem. Most singles events are created around what organizers assume women want: structured conversation, rotation, and immediate romantic evaluation. Men may respond better to an activity where connection develops naturally. Games, teamwork, competition, and shared challenges remove some of the pressure to perform a cold approach on command. But better marketing alone will not fix the deeper issue. Men still have to believe the women attending are receptive, realistic, and interested in more than the top few men in the room. If every event recreates dating apps in person, men will leave with the same experience they already avoid online. Design the event around mutual participation instead of making men audition, and more men may finally see a reason to attend.
Okay, y'all, let me tell you this quick story before I go into my meeting. So over the weekend, I went to a singles mixer. Girls, women, ladies, the only requirement that I had was the man be tall. Because I live in Texas, and for whatever reason, Texas is not pumping out a lot of tall men, right? So that was my only requirement. I get into the mixer. To my surprise, there was no men in there. Not a one. Not even a waiter. It was all of us beautiful ladies having the same conversation. Where are the men? Y'all told us that we was never going to be able to be in a relationship or find anybody to communicate with if we always stay in the house. So we decided, all 75 of us, to come out the house. And where were y'all? Where are y'all ever at? Because obviously we be going to the wrong places, right? Y'all, where? Y'all not at the supermarket like y'all said y'all was. Y'all not at the hardware store like you told us you would be. Y'all not in church. Y'all not at the cigar bar. Y'all, like, where are y'all? Let us know so that we can meet y'all where y'all are. Because obviously we are in the wrong place. And y'all definitely don't be going to no singles mixers. So what's happening, y'all? Please explain to us ladies who went outside this weekend only to find no men. I'm just saying.
$100 for a dating event that no men showed up to. What that shows is that men are no longer desperate for women, guys. And predictably, women are losing their freaking minds. For years, the dating market worked like this. Men chased and women chose. Now, a lot of men are doing something different. They're going to the gym, backing their money, investing in their hobbies, and enjoying their peace. Less chasing, more traveling. And suddenly, the endless supply of attention that women used to enjoy isn't what it used to be. No more constant validation, no more endless simping, no more desperate texting. And the funny thing is that some women can't understand it. Why aren't men trying anymore? They ask while they cry in their cars on TikTok under the handle single and dating over 40. I'll tell you why. Because many men have finally realized that their peace is better than chasing women who don't respect them, their time, or their presence. It's really that simple.
I agree with him 100%. Only the thing is that a lot of men get that idea that once they hit the gym, work harder, earn more money, that everything is going to unfold and they're going to be eternally happy.
Paying $100 to meet men only to discover the men did not show up is the dating market reversing in real time. For years, men chased and women selected. Now many men are keeping their money, training, traveling, building hobbies, and protecting their peace. That is why female tickets sell while male attendance struggles. A man who is content alone is difficult to motivate with another room where he must perform for strangers. The male loneliness narrative assumes men need women more than women need men. But these events show women actively searching, while men decide the experience is optional. Organizers cannot solve that by calling men intimidated or emotionally unavailable. Men need a reason to believe dating offers companionship, respect, and reciprocity instead of another expensive competition for approval.
So I'm at the gym on the hip thruster machine, and this guy comes and interrupts my set. And he's like, hey, I'm sorry, do you mind if I work across from you on the hanging leg raises? And I was like, I was really confused because I'm like, when I got to the machine, there were no weights on it or anything. So no one was working in on it. So I was like, yeah, sure, man, whatever. So he goes across from me and he starts doing his hanging leg raises. And after he's done, he goes away and he goes to another machine like on the other side of the gym. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he didn't even work in with me. So what did he need? Like, why was he asking me to work in. And then I thought about it. I was doing hip thrusts with my legs spread far apart, and he was going to be on the hanging leg raise machine across from me. And he was letting me know that he wasn't going to that machine to look into my birth canal. And I think that's really nice. I wouldn't have thought that. So I don't know why that's what he thought, but I thought that was really nice of him to let me know that he wasn't coming to look at my pussy.
I haven't kissed a man for a year. The last guy I kissed was November 2024. I'm unemployed, and I just feel like dating and looking for a job are so similar. Essentially, I'm in my rejection era. Like Monday, I had a Hinge date. He gets my number. We plan to go out Monday evening. He never texted me, so I went back to the match, and he had unmatched me. Earlier that day, I got an email for a job I applied for saying their usual, thanks so much, but we decided to go a different direction. I'm embracing my rejection era. We'll see where I end up.
This is why men hesitate to approach both in public and at organized events. The man went out of his way to make his intentions clear and avoid making a woman uncomfortable. He still became content for the internet. That teaches men there may be no perfectly safe way to interact. If he says nothing, women ask why men are passive. If he explains himself, he is awkward. If he approaches, he risks being called creepy. Then women complain that a year passed without affection or dates. These outcomes are connected. Men learn that attention can be misinterpreted and publicly judged, so many reduce the amount they offer. Singles events do not automatically erase that anxiety, until men believe ordinary human interaction will be treated with grace. Many will keep choosing distance over unnecessary risk.